So, when it comes to smooth nurturing, there's one vital ingredient, isn't there?
Yes, there is, Connor, and I'm glad you asked that in a completely non-contrived way.
I'm so tired. I am so
Yeah.
tired. I've had too much cheese or something, so I'm sleepy. And now I'm worried if I sleep, I'll have a nightmare. That's a joke, John. I
Oh,
am
okay.
embodying that. I'm joking. But this is why I have a lot of fun with you, because I just say shit that I know just utterly disappoints you and just makes you hate life in that moment.
Anyway, the most important thing is just your personality. And there's lots of reasons for that being the case. I mean, one is it's just easy. If you're not putting a front up there, if you're not putting on a persona, if you're not putting this authentic and best version of yourself that's for show on LinkedIn only, with a studio fucking mugshot that looks nothing like you in real life. You know, how many fucking times have you looked at people's profile pics and then seen a more up-to-date pic of them, or maybe in real life, and think, who are you and what have you done with the original? You know,
To be fair, I'm probably guilty of that right now with how
you're
long
about
my hair
15
is.
stone heavier and 25 years older.
Oh, okay, I'm not that person, but yes, it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know. And the funniest ones are these success gurus who talk about how your health is so important. When you see the up-to-date photos, they're all fucking overweight with treble chins and things. Hang on a minute. It's a form of deception. Anyway, so that's one thing. Your personality it means you don't have to remember anything. You don't have to remember the truth, because the truth is what happened. So your personality is dead easy. The other thing is it's a bit more subtle, and that is, we talked a minute ago about people liking and trusting you. Well, people are going to be, and this is just human nature, we tend to like and trust people who are like we are. So when you throw your personality into your marketing, you will attract people who are like you, share similar values and the rest of it. It kind of acts as an automatic, dead simple filter. Now, one of the reasons I do it as well is, you know, I've said this before, what I don't want to happen is me to hold an event in Cork. So for people to turn up, all of a sudden I'm swearing and saying the most appalling things. Hang on, this isn't John. John's really nice on LinkedIn. He's really caring, and he posted some lovely things about women on International Women's Day. This isn't John. I want my money back. I don't want that. I'd rather people just stayed away.
Yeah.
So that's one reason I do. You know, it never gets any better or worse than you're hearing now. I remember one guy came to one of my events. And he says, "Can my son come along?" He's not. Hey,
you're lying. It gets much worse.
He wanted to bring his son. He says his name's, I won't give his name, but he says he's 9 years old. He's like, okay, I says he can, but there's two things. One is he's got to be quiet and behave himself in the room. And two, I'm not moderating my language or anything else. You know, there'll be none of this, there are children present. If you're not comfortable with that, then don't come. And he brought his son along, and his son was great. I taught him to spell cunt in public.
Yes,
I
watched the video.
I said, yeah. It's all quiet. I said, you taking notes? I used his name. You taking notes? He says, yeah. And I just said, that's C-U-N-T. The whole, and he's writing it down, and the whole fucking room just starts laughing. That's my claim to fame, man. I taught a 9-year-old boy to spell the word cunt in public.
We should post
and
that
then
video
sold the videos.
yeah, I've got the videos.
So yeah, that's the thing. Your own personality is vital, really. Now, again, people say, oh, I don't want to do that. I've got some private things, some secrets. That's great. You don't have to air all your dirty washing. And sometimes, you know, it's probably not the best idea to continually go on about your failings and your insecurities. Yeah. There's nothing wrong in having them. I'm sure we all do, you know, about some things. And, you know, the right amount of vulnerability is a good idea. But when you are continually posting about how shit things are and how difficult you're finding things over and over and over again, well, that might be how you feel, and it's perfectly valid. That's not my point. My point is, do you think people are going to trust their business with you when you can't cope?
Yeah.
Probably not. And okay, you know, maybe you think that's dishonest, but I wouldn't want to be showing all my weaknesses all the time. Every day, if I, not so much in COVID, but, you know, when things are busy and I'm traveling, every day is a struggle. Every minute of every day is a struggle for me. I don't show that all the time. I don't mind telling people about it and discussing it. So it's not like I'm hiding it, but it's not something I dwell on and post over and over and over again, trying to elicit sympathy, thinking that'll bring me business, because it won't. All it will do is bring me sympathy.
Well,
Next time you go to Tesco, say to them, "Oh, I ain't got any money, but I've got some sympathy. I can pay with sympathy." Doesn't work.
It also doesn't display that you can do your job.
No, absolutely.
It just, as you said, it just invokes sympathy. It's not building that trust factor. Yeah, imagine if you treated LinkedIn like a diary, like some people do.
Oh God. If I treated it like a diary, I'd get locked away.
You fucking would. You fucking